Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Welcome, Creating Simple. My name is Jasmine, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. I'm sending you all peace, love, and light. Um, if you're feeling so kind today, hit that like button, or if you want to join the family, hit that subscribe button. All that you do towards this channel is greatly appreciated. I want to send my thanks in advance. Um, I don't know what this reading gonna be about. Spirit asked me, did I have it in me to do another one? I told him, yeah, I ain't ready to go sleep yet, so I'm back. All right. I do know, based off the title, there are some people that needs to release some toxic attachments, because they're going to be reaping what they sow if they don't. Okay, so whatever toxic attachments you're attached to, whatever they're about to reap, you're going to sow it. Okay, you don't want to be in the mix of somebody getting their karma, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Um, Embrace the light and the dark. It says true balance comes from embracing both your light and your dark. Both are necessary for growth. So whoever you are, you could be coming out of a dark night of the soul, learning to embrace your dark with your light. But you still have some karmic attachments to you, okay? On the bottom of the deck, which I feel like is the basis of the things, of what you're not seeing. It says toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. So whether this be your job, family, friends, lovers, it's time to cut those cords of people that's draining your energy, okay? It's not an easy task to do, but it is a worthy task of cutting those cords with people that are taxing on your energy, okay? Some of these people that you are still entangled with are about to receive what they sown. Some of them going to get some rotten potatoes, all right? And some of them are going to reap some good harvests. Or you're about to reap a good harvest. But as long as you keep yourself attached to these toxic energies, you're not going to reap what you're supposed to get, okay? Because it's not for them, it's for you, okay? And I say that because whoever you are attached to, that is attaching themselves to you, is sitting with their wounds. This is somebody that's not going to heal. It says not everything needs to be fixed right now, right away. Some healing begins when you're willing to stay with what hurts. So these people ain't ready to heal, okay? These toxic energies that you're keeping yourself attached to, they're not ready to heal, and they're not going to heal. And I, to be honest, even though that cards say that, you've been working on yourself. You've been healing, but the people around you are not, and some of them are not meant to. Okay. So if you have any toxic attachments attached to you, whether it be job, family, work, or addictions, or even toxic mindsets, things that keeping yourself stuck. It could be negative self talk. You know, are you speaking life or your situation, or are you speaking death into your life? Which one are you doing? Whatever you're putting in your body, are you choosing life or are you choosing death? You know, for some of y'all, this got to do with love, and I'm not even picking up on divine energy. I'm just talking to the collective, okay? Whether you be karmic or not. Some of y'all are attaching yourselves in love situations that I keep hearing that Mary J. Blige song. I never wanna be without you, babe. I wanna be a lady. Okay. You wanna be somebody lady, but this is gonna be an attachment and this person ain't healed themselves, okay? This person ain't healed themselves, and I feel like you don't put in the work to work on yourself. You may not be doing it all the time, but you are working on yourself, okay? You want something better for yourself, and you got your eye on somebody, and you want them to be you want to be their lady, or you want to be their man, but this person is toxic as fuck. You only see what they're showing you on the outside, but behind closed doors, these persons are stuck in darkness. If you took a look in that thumbnail, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll show y'all again in a minute what I'm seeing. But you have the truth. Peace and blessings, boo-boo. Blooming day. How you doing, honey? And well, it ain't, what is this? It's midnight. Good evening. I don't know what I said. But anyway, whoever you're wanting, it's somebody, I don't know if it's somebody you've been dating or seeing, but you know, you got to start leaving some people on read. Especially if they showed you signs that wasn't so pleasant, but you look past them. Okay, some of y'all may have a high pain tolerance, okay? And I ain't just talking about physically, I'm talking about emotionally, because you've been through some shit. So it's like, oh, I can deal with that. No, you ain't got to deal with that, booty, okay? You deserve better than that, okay? You don't have to keep walking through the thorny bush just to keep getting poked by all these damn thorns just to see that the person wasn't right for you. That's good. That's good. You know, so, and thank you for the rose. So whoever this is that's got their eyes on somebody and they want to be their woman, or they want you to be their woman, take it how it resonates. You see this person, okay? You may have a habit of, I don't feel like you know your worth truly, okay? You may be somebody that has always had to, you know, I don't know why, working real hard for what you want. And I don't know if people in your life have made you, or men have made you work hard to get their attention or their affection. But these men, if you really see them for who they truly were, you would see they wasn't even worth your time. I don't know who you are or who this is for, but take only what resonates. Whether it could be reversed, you could be a masculine doing this to yourself when it comes to women, not looking at your own worth and your value because you don't know who you are. You know, you're coming out of a dark place and you're coming into the light. You're changing things in your life. You have, it's like, when I'm getting off this, release toxic attachments, it's like you cut away from things that no longer serve you, but you still have a pattern, okay, that you keep walking back in. And I think you're starting to see that because you're holding this sword up. And I think you're starting to see it. And it's like, why do I keep attracting these toxic people? How y'all doing, Buddhists? Attracting these toxic people. I thought I cut myself away from them. Well, it's something in you that deeply rooted in you that you keep drawing them back in, okay? People that's shrouded in darkness, okay? You've gone through something. You're coming out of something. And now you're healing. And healing is a repeated process. But this is a pattern for you. You keep getting yourself entwined in, or they keep latching on to you. And maybe you don't know how to tell them no, okay? Maybe you don't know how to say no to people. And I feel like you need to say no. So, let's see. Because this is what's driving it. Yeah, release the soul's burdens. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. That's what I just said. It's something in you deeply rooted that keep drawing these type of energies towards you, okay? And you're going to have to look inside you to see what that is. And it may be something you don't want to face. Speak it Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. So whatever this is, it's time to let it go. Release suppressed emotions. This could be some old baggage that you're carrying with you. Okay, let the feelings of your bit that you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom brings where expression flows. Okay, because you've been breaking free of this shit. You've been letting go of judgments. People criticizing you. You've been letting that shit go, but there's still you keep attracting the same type of people. You know, different faces, but the same cases. You know, and you're sick of it, and you're trying to figure out why is it I'm working on myself. Hey, booty, how you doing? Like flowers, someone haven't fully bloomed yet. I love how flowers resemble our lives a little bit. Ashe. Y'all forgive my voice. Yesterday I was singing all day long, and I got myself hoarse a little bit. So forgive my voice. But you know, sometimes when you feel that energy, you gotta sing and dance to shake it off of you. All right, and that might be something you need to do. Just you know, you may not know what this trauma is or remember it because it's something deeply rooted, something that you keep bottled in, or it could be some pain from your ancestors. Something like from mother wounding or father wounding, grandparent woundings. You know what I'm saying? There's something that you're holding into you, and it's time for you to set it free. Okay? And it's been burdening you. You keep attracting these type of energies that's not willing to heal themselves. Okay? You have been doing the work on yourself. And you're about to reap some good karma, but you still got some unhealthy attachments, okay? And it could be, like I said, something that's rooted in you. Not saying that, hey, you're fucked up or anything like that, but sometimes, that's like for me, I kept wondering, like, me being empathic, I'm like, why do I always attract narcissists? And I had to realize that I'm empathic. They feed off that. So I had to learn to spot a narcissist on the way. I had to start learning to spot them, because they spot me before I spot them. So when I spot them, I quickly hurry up and realize what I'm dealing with, and I move accordingly. And maybe you could be empathic. I didn't share that for no reason. You could be empathic. You could feel the energy of others. And some of these emotions and pains that you're holding on to ain't yours. All right, let me see. What deck spirit? I keep hearing that song, Mary J. Blige. I never want to be without you, baby. I want to be your lady. Okay. Yeah. We got the Fool. You want to burst, it's going to be a false start. It's going to be something that's not going to be abundant. It's not going to bring, it's like going right back into a cycle. It's like, and I feel like that may be something you can learn too, to spot rags and come out. Because it's carefree. You're wondering why, if you've been feeling like your blessings are being blocked, that's because you have some attachments to you that you got to let go. Okay? With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Most High want to give you your blessings, but there's other people around you that they're not supposed to receive it. You're going to be reaping something good because you've been doing work on yourself. But you got some unhealthy attachments that's weighing you down, causing you burdens. And if it's not the one around you, it could just be people that and they probably come to you and put their problems on you, and you quick to jump and try to help them out. or it could be people calling, asking you, begging for money, and you always giving. I have taken how it resonate, but I feel like you got people coming and take it from you. And you got to learn to tell people no. I said that earlier. You got to tell people no. They got to keep coming to you with their hand out. Because these people that take never give. Okay, so I don't know who you are, who this is resonating with. The thing is, hold on. The thing is, it's true. I can feel other people's pain like flowers grow. I want to help even just a little people bloom just like flowers do, but some just aren't ready and need a little bit of help. I get that. I get that 100%, but I had to, I'm gonna use me for example. I was the type of person that if somebody came to me with their hand out, they needed something eat, I would take my last and make sure they got. I would take out my freezer, knowing that what I got is gonna get me through to what I to my next payment. But I would still take out of my refrigerator and give to others. But then when I was down and out and they was up, I would go to them and like, hey, can you look out for me? They wouldn't look out for me. So them the type of people I'm talking about, you got to cut off. You know, the people that you have their back, they don't have your back. You're breaking your back to give to because you good natured, but they ain't good natured, and these people are not supposed to reap what you're about to sow. Okay, especially if you've been doing the work on yourself. Hey, y'all, keep me check. Yeah, I'm live. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah. All right, we still connected. I have to check sometimes because sometimes I be talking to somebody. I don't know who they're like last night I talked for 2 hours straight. Don't know who I was, but I was live as shit. I was live, but who I was talking to, I don't know because it wasn't y'all. It ain't the first time I see. Because whoever this is, that's connected with this, I feel like I feel like I'm talking to new blood. Like something, you came from a dark place. Back to where you came from. Okay? And you trying to get away from that energy. What we got here? Do learn or teach. But the most high, they will try to hide. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. And yet you help them bloom, and you're right. Aren't roses aren't just beautiful, they have thorns too. Like people, we may be kind and naive. There, we may be kind or naive. There will always be those who have hidden motives and thorns. Exactly, and they will try to hide. Exactly, and if you resonate with this, you may have people doing that. And that's probably why you've been guided here tonight, because the Most High got something in store for you. And he's wanting you to learn. Okay? Either you're supposed to be learning something or you're supposed to be teaching something. All right? But whatever it is, you need to be positive about these changes that you're making in your life, because you are growing and expanding. With Jupiter, you could be either a Sagittarius or dealing with a Sagittarius, seeing how Jupiter rules Sagittarius, or there's a Sagittarius that you need to learn from or teach. Okay? Teach a lesson. Tell them no. Take it how it resonates. All right? And it says the nurturing of, or even if you've got a kid that's a Sagittarius that's not learning their lessons, and that's because they're not ready to grow, when not everything needs to be fixed right now, right away. Some healings begin when you are willing to stay with the hurt. And I feel like if that's a kid, I don't know if somebody could have a spoiled, rotten kid, and you're trying to teach them that everything is not always given to them, that they have to learn to earn it. And this kid is not taking it, and they could be throwing tantrums. That's another way I'm seeing this. But if that is the case and it's a kid, then you're gonna have to set boundaries with this child, okay? Because I feel like if this is somebody dealing with a child who's kind of unruly, uh, if you stay consistent with, because it's like I feel like you give this child an inch and they take a mile, okay, and keep running with it, because you done. This is a pattern that you got to release, all right. So and that could be toxic. So take it how it resonates. And that's it. And it's not that you want to hurt your child. You want to give your child the world. I get that, but sometimes you got to put your foot down, because when in this world we're living in, you just can't. It ain't just gonna be given to you. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like if this is pertaining to a child, you raising a child, then you're gonna have to teach this child some morals, some standards, okay, and some discipline, and make them put in some hard work. So maybe you pay them allowances to do chores, and they don't want to do their chores. Well, stop giving them their allowances, okay? Something has to be done here. If it's as a child, you know, if this is pertaining to love, if this is pertaining to a job, you working a job, but they barely want to pay you anything, but you keep on working your ass off, and by the time you come home from work, you barely can walk, or stand, because you done been running like a fool all day for these folks. It's time to learn that you can do something better, or there's something better for you, okay? And if you're scared of letting this job go, because you're scared you ain't gonna be able to pay your bills and make ends meet, you got to trust that the Most High gonna provide for you. That your higher power to be, the universe, or whatever you believe in, is going to provide for you. Okay, with this Six of Pentacles. Also, if this is pertaining to love and somebody not seeing this person clearly, they want to be their lady, but what you're not seeing is this person got some legal situations going on, and they done some shit, and they may be emotionally hiding the shit they done, which is why they keep postponing coming towards you. Or like it's like somebody making you jump over hurdles to be their woman. No. It's time to cut that shit out. Learn from it, walk away from it, and leave that shit. Because this person ain't going to do them to keep causing you burdens if it's pertaining to love. All right? If this is family, you're about to come into something, and your family is going to have their hand out, but these family members ain't meant to receive what you're about to get. Okay? So take it how it resonates. The nurturing of feelings caused by reactions, okay? And some of them ain't gonna like that you telling them no, but shit, you gotta tell them no, you know? They'll tell you no, won't they? In a heartbeat, some of them. And if this is a man doing you like this, you gotta tell him no. Or if you're a man and a woman's doing you like this, you want a woman to be your woman, but she making you jump through hoops and hurdles, and really like she really got it together, but this person is really fucked up on the inside, you know, and they really just want to see how far you will go to give to them, cause you unnecessary burdens, and let that toxic shit go. Right, and right, who are you? Exactly. Some of y'all are, like I said, back to those of you who have a purpose. Okay. I don't even know why these cards was here, but I'm reading them. I'm taking them. But anyway, if you've been going through some type of dark night of the soul where you've been making changes, you've been healing, you've been coming away from things that no longer serve you, you've been wanting better in your life. The reason why you're going through what you're going through is so you can learn who you are, okay? There are some things that you desire. You want more out of life. And this is happening due to these actions that you're taking to change. Um, Part of your life purpose, if you're making these changes, whatever you experienced, you may be learning that who you are. You may be someone who's supposed to write books. Okay, it says your life purpose involves writing, reading. I told you, learning or teaching. Okay, you either are someone that's supposed to help use books to help teach others, or write books to help teach others so that they can learn based off your experiences. Take it how it resonates. But your life purpose, if you're drawn to this reading and you're resonating with it, your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual based books. Okay? So if you're resonating with that, and if you maybe you feel like you're not going to be able to get this idea off the ground, but if you're passionate about books, this is something that your heart desires and is part of your life purpose. All right? So take that how it resonates. Spirituality, yeah. I need to go. It's 3 in the morning. Thank you for this and letting me listen to your screen. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. I hope some of this helped you before you had to go. Is it 3 in the morning? Oh, it's 2 for me. You're out an hour ahead. Okay. But yeah, I ain't sleepy, so spirituality and ultimately experiences. Trusting your psychic knowledge of. Some of y'all may be gifted. That's why you're going through this dark night of the soul. You may be receiving downloads from the divine. Okay? Resulting from the indecision or about in Pisces. So you could be a Pisces, or like I say, somebody you need to cut out your life is a Pisces. Take it how it resonates. We also got the first house with Aries. And then we got Cancer energy with the moon. And we got Aquarius. Genius to experiment with. The discovery of resulting from the eccentric of an Aquarius. So either you're a Sagittarius and need to cut a Pisces, Aquarius, or an Aries out of your, or Cancer out of your life, or with the moon, it could be Cancer. Or you're a Cancer, need to cut a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Aquarius out your life, or Aries, or vice versa. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Whatever your sun sign is, I feel like you can pick your narrative in this story. If you're watching this and you're resonating. Somebody's dealing with burdens when it comes to a child who's unruly. And they're needing to cut this child allowances out until they get their asses in order. That's what I just heard. And then if this is pertaining to love, somebody's making you jump through hoops and hurdles just to give to them, to see if you will. If somebody's making you jump through hoops and hurdles, and they're not even worth it, okay, man or woman. And if this is a job, somebody's being underpaid in a job, and there is a new opportunity. And for some of y'all, somebody could have went back to her ex and they're regretting that shit. It's been a burden ever since they done that. Okay? So take it how it resonates. I wasn't always like this, you know. I had to create who I am. The witch. Okay? Yeah, who shit. Got somebody. Here we go. Here we go. You got somebody that wasn't born like this, but they a witch. Yeah. Creatures loaded for free will. Somebody went with free will, joined some type of cult, and learn and you know, you got some occult energy out here, bro. Or sis. That's another toxic energy you need to cut loose. Somebody's dabbling in magic. They wasn't born like that. They create this themselves, this identity of themselves. Okay? They could be going to pay a practitioner. You're supposed to be taking a leap of faith away from toxic energy. But your new beginning is being postponed because you're reaping karma. Because you went in. Okay, damn. Now I'm hearing somebody went in reverse. You just cleared the dark night of the soul. You're about to reap your harvest. You're supposed to take a leap of faith. But it's being postponed or delayed due to the fact that you went back to an ex who's only been taken from you and causing you more burdens, and this person is doing magic over you and your finances. Okay, they're getting karma, which is why you need to cut ties with this person, because they're not supposed to reap what you're about to sow. They're about to reap bad karma, and if you're keeping yourself attached to them, it's going to affect your finances and every damn thing else you done worked so hard for. Okay? Damn. Yeah, I ain't liking this witch energy. I felt straight karmic energy off of it. Whoever you are, you were supposed to, okay, if you're a masculine, you were supposed to take a leap of faith towards a servant queen, divine. So this could be a divine masculine. They was supposed to take a leap of faith towards a divine feminine, but he went in reverse. It's being postponed due to either Aries, because these are your actions, and Aries and a Pisces or Aquarius, or water sign with moon here. Cancer energy. You are worthy of beautiful things. The servant queen. Divine, magnetic, valuable. You have a fucking divine feminine, bro, that you're supposed to take a leap of faith on, and you went towards some more karmics. Or if that's not the case, if you didn't go towards some karmics, you're still having to deal with some karmics because you got some legal situations with them, whether it be child support or maybe you started at a house or a lease agreement, okay? Or if you have a business, it could be pertaining to a business. You're dealing with some type of legal situation with the Six of Pentacles. Huh. No, stop. Somebody don't want you to go. Somebody could be digging into your finances. Somebody's trying to fix something. Okay. Okay. Wait. Now I'm getting another energy. Good Lord. If you are a masculine energy, you've been dealing with a witch. A real witch. Well, she wasn't born with this shit. She's just somebody, what you call them? A book witch, okay? She's a witch because she done read up on the information, not because she's got these gifts and talents, okay? Or inherited that energy. You've been dealing with a witch or several witches, and you could be going to court. They're trying to fix whatever they did. This is definitely a masculine. It says him. Fix him. Somebody going to a practitioner trying to get somebody to fix you, bro. To keep you, this is why your Ace of Pentacles in reverse. To keep you going backwards. Causing more burdens. You went somewhere you didn't want to go, but you went. Fix him. You were supposed to go towards love. And that's where you was going, but somebody went to a practitioner and did some work on you to get you to go in reverse. Would fix him. Something about a clip. I don't know if somebody got a gun. The fuck? No, stop. Somebody named Amy. Not Gina. Something about Gina. Aunt. Somebody named Aunt. Somebody named Gina. Fix him. Angie. Or Angela. Damn, I'm getting names, y'all. You see something clearly, though. You see your divine. You know, okay. So you know who your divine feminine is. This is a divine masculine here. That done crept in the energy. You know who your divine feminine is. And that's why you in this 10 of wands, you're burdened because you know that's where you're supposed to be. That's where you want to be. But this witch done went and done spell work on you to keep you stuck, to stop you from going towards your new beginning, to stop you. No, stop him. Fix it. I don't know if the practitioner name is Gina. What I say, Angela? Somebody could be drinking heavily with gin, drinking gin. Something about bees. Or somebody's name could be Tony. And somebody's digging up information. Or you could be getting into it with somebody, okay? Just take it how it resonate. These are some things you need to let go of. That's the toxicity. Everything I just named off is the toxicity. You got a witch in your fucking energy that you need to let go of. Or that won't let go of you. You don't need it. You don't need it. And if you used to do drugs, because I did say addictions, somebody could be trying to entice you to get high again. Or an ex could have went to rehab, got out, and they ran straight to the dope man, and then they called you. And you're trying to talk them out of getting high. Or they're calling you for money to get drugs. Take it how it resonates, man. I'm picking up all kind of shit now. Lord, you don't need it all figured out. The gifted God, star, chaos, opportunity. Yeah, somebody going through some chaos, and somebody threw some chaos magic on you to keep you from having your new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, and you could have a life purpose as far as writing spiritual books, teaching and learning. I feel like you've learned your lessons. You don't want to be where you are. Somebody pulled you back in through magic. Somebody got a binding on you, bro. And they mask about to fall off. Self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from impressiveness of Leo. I'm being told to set this by your divine feminine. She could have Leo in her chart. Or she could have a lot of fire energy. With crystal. The energy of crystal supports you and helps you to help your present situation. You may need to get you some crystals to heal. To protect your energy. Especially your mental. I'm seeing maybe tiger's eye. You might need to get you some tiger's eye. Or some amethyst. Or some yellow citrine. I see a lot of yellow here. So you need to probably work with those colored stones. Whatever they're doing, they could be trying to block your intuition. With this magic. I'm so sick of these magic folks, boy. If you're going to do magic, do it on yourself. Don't do it on the next person. Shit. What I say? Okay, so it is a Sagittarius. I just saw this. It says, the granting of blessings from good fortune. You're about to reap good fortune. And somebody's doing magic to block that. That's why it's in reverse. Jupiter rules the house of Sagittarius. There's a Sagittarius that was about to come into good fortune. But he got some karmic witches throwing him off. Oh, shit. It's always something. Here we go. All right, y'all. I'm finna pull some more energy. So if you don't like to hear me cussing, trigger warning, I cuss. And especially if these karmics doing stupid shit, I cuss them out. Okay, so just to give you a heads up, I'm finna dig in. All right? All right, Spirit, tell me about the damn witches. I feel like your ancestors saying stop worrying. Don't worry. Okay, because you're in this Ten of Wands energy. Your ancestors telling you to stop worrying. Okay? If you're worrying about your divine feminine getting away from you, I don't think your divine feminine has freed herself from toxic energies. I feel like she leaving motherfuckers on red that's running back towards her. She ain't starting no new beginnings because if they didn't give equally to her in the past, and caused her a burden, she ain't fucking with him. So if you worried about your divine feminine getting taken off, yeah, natural disaster. You scared that somebody gonna run off with your divine feminine because now you know that she's your blessing. Okay, you're about to come. That is your blessing. Damn, they trying to block it. These hoes finna go to jail. They could. That's why I said somebody illegal. Guilty as charged, going to jail. Criminal. This witch is going to jail because she been doing controlling others with lack of power. Dictatorship. This is what you've been dealing with. While you sit up and dealing with these dictators, you've been daydreaming about paradise with your divine feminine. You ready to go, but you can't go. Readiness in reverse. You and they blocking you from telling you how, but you going with adventure. You about to be traveling soon, okay? And you will be coming into, yeah. You want to go start a family with your divine feminine. It's not lost, okay? If that's what you're worried about. If this 10 of Wands energy you worried about, you lost your divine feminine, no. I feel like divine is, if she's intuitive, if your divine feminine, because it has, what did that say? Majestic, magnetic, or some shit. Yeah, I feel like your divine feminine is aware of what's going on. Yeah, she's okay. You're concerned about your divine feminine. She's okay, all right? She's all right. So relax. I don't know why you're concerned about your divine feminine. Okay, but notice she's okay. So stop worrying about your divine feminine. She's protected. Yeah, she's protected with infinity times infinity. This is your match. Oh. External eternal love. Yeah. Oh. Twin flame. This is your twin flame. He's worried about you. He's hoping that you okay. I don't know if he know. Maybe they did something to you with this magic. I'm trying to cause you some burdens. Or, I don't know. If they trying to, I don't know what they call this circle do. But these witches going to jail, okay? Your masculine's worried about you. The spirit is telling him that you are okay. Alright? He see you as the blessing in his life. He know that you were a gift. And he has eternal love for you, and you have eternal love for him. With Xfinity times Xfinity. What you feel for your divine feminine, she feels for you. Okay? I said your divine feminine may be gifted. She could be a teacher or a healer. And evidence. I said somebody trying to. I was saying it, but then I saw something else. Somebody's trying to hide something. They're trying to fix something. Fix whatever somebody's digging up on them. Okay? There is some evidence on these witches. Oh, they've been investigated. Somebody going to jail. I said this shit. That's the good news. These witches going to jail. Okay? They got evidence that they've been doing work on y'all. So it ain't no accident that your union ain't came into they try to, oh shit. It ain't no accident that you ain't came in the union yet, okay? But I don't know. Your masculine wants you to take care of yourself, okay? Because they could have done something with this. They could have done some death magic to try to make you have some type of accident. That's why he's wondering. Oh shit, that's why he's worried. They got evidence that this karmic, one of these karmics, or shit, I don't know how many of these mugs is karmics in this person's life, but they got evidence that they did death magic on you, trying to make you have an accident. But you're okay. Spirit says she's okay, so you can relax. I feel like with this daydream, he haven't been able to feel your energy. And again, there could be a kid involved. With imagination. Thoughts, playful. Okay? With vision board, I feel like this kid may have saw something. You are good enough as you are right now. So, divine masculine and divine feminine, y'all both may have some type of insecurities around whether you're good enough for your person, but you are. Both of y'all need to know. I feel like this is a mutual energy. Y'all may be mirroring, because I did see that mirroring earlier before they cut me off. This is how y'all could be mirroring. Spirit is saying y'all are both good enough as you are right now. So, you know, that may be that mirroring energy I was picking up on before I got cut off. I don't know why. It says let's go out of our comfort zone. Your masculine, whatever. I feel a trip, you know? That's because he is daydreaming to take a beach. Your masculine may be daydreaming of taking you on a vacation. Because it says let's get out of our comfort zone. And you shall see a man up here daydreaming, and he's daydreaming of a beach with a palm tree. So in the wintertime, y'all might be going on a hot trip, okay? So it's the beach. Care, daddy just came back out and family. Look. I feel like y'all finna have like a blended family thing dynamic going on. For some of y'all, okay. So for some of y'all, I remember I had a vision of a karmic ran off with a son, a child of masculine, and she gets arrested. Your masculine could have got good news that he got custody of his kid. And now he's coming towards you with his kid. And that could be one of his insecurities. Will you accept his children? I feel like yes, with care, parenthood, parenting, support, she would support this, and just like you would support her family. Oh, wow. Y'all's connection has a very strong bond, stronger than y'all know, with this Xfinity times affinity. Infinity, I mean, I said Xfinity. Infinity, y'all going to look at some cable. I guess y'all going to Netflix and chill. Oh, shit. Infinity times infinity. This bond y'all have is strong as fuck, and I don't care what kind of magic they done did. It can't tear down this bond, that this eternal love that y'all have. Y'all are gonna grow old together. So whatever insecurities that y'all have, where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Am I good enough for you? And that could be due to y'all both have children. And you're wondering if that's, I feel like this is a mutual energy. Your masculine's coming towards you with his child, and you may have children. And it's like, because I did pick up children energy. So it may be that one of y'all may got children that's kind of unruly, or both. Y'all could be mirroring. Y'all children could be acting the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And both of y'all like, damn, ain't nobody gonna want me and my child over here acting a goddamn fool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all both thinking like, shit, what I look like going over here to Divine Feminine and my child acting a goddamn donkey nut. And Divine Feminine over here like, what I look like bringing Divine Masculine over here and my child acting a donkey nut. Y'all thinking the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So get out your comfort zones, man. Y'all are blend. Y'all will, families will blend well. And I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but even if you got children by different people, all of y'all are soul family. And it's like divine feminist children and your children, divine masculine, is gonna blend perfectly and in balance with this infinity. Y'all are gonna balance each other out. You balance her out, she balance you out, and y'all kids are gonna balance each other out. I don't know why I'm picking it up. And then y'all might even add a new addition. What? Do I feel you may become pregnant? I'm not always an angel. Yeah, that's that balancing that dark and light energy. And this could be both of y'all. You know you ain't always positive divine feminine. So you like, sometimes I tap into my dark side. Is that gonna bother you? You know what I'm saying? And shit, you ain't always an angel. And neither is he. And that's fine. That's why y'all blend. That's y'all concern. I'm not always an angel. Y'all are not perfect. Okay, so what? But y'all perfect for each other. And that's what you got to realize. Y'all are perfect for each other. Y'all are gonna make it to the, y'all gonna be two old white heads sitting on the bench somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Still holding hands while your kids going off living in the world somewhere. You know? So this connection is strong. The bond y'all have is strong. Now, back to those of you who's dealing with, they said no. We done with that part. About people making you jump over hoops and hurdles. Let that shit go. Okay? But divine feminine, divine feminine and divine masculine, I feel like the toxicity for you two is your thought process. Both of y'all are up in your heads like, is he gonna like this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's like y'all preparing for union, so you're in your mind preparing. Is he gonna accept this? Because it's like, even though y'all souls know each other, your flesh still gotta get acquainted. You see what I'm saying? So that's the problem here. Your flesh is in the way. You know, is he gonna like the way I cook? Is she gonna like the way I do things? You know what I'm saying? Do they have an issue with how I parent? You know, things like that. That's what's going on here. Y'all are trying to figure it out before you come together, but I feel like it's a matter of just coming together and figure it out together. You know, because you'll never know, as long as you're sitting there daydreaming and postponing shit, you'll never know what's going to happen if you ain't willing to come forward and speak to the person and get on the same, what they say, a meeting of minds. It's time to have a meeting of minds. Neither one of y'all are perfect. I'm not an angel, but y'all are good. It's just the way you are. And y'all are mirroring each other in this energy. Oh, that's so sweet. Because y'all both, that's the insecurity. This is the last leg of the race for y'all two. It's getting out of your mental confinements of thinking negative about each other, being accepted by the other, not feeling good enough for the other. Y'all are perfectly imperfect. Okay? Perfectly imperfect. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your weird's gonna balance his weird. Okay? Your light's gonna balance his darkness. Vice versa. Y'all are gonna balance each other out. And I feel like your children are gonna balance each other out too. They actually gonna fucking get along better than you know. And I feel like they're gonna, if you do wind up having a kid, they're gonna spoil the shit out of this kid. Okay? If you and this divine masculine wind up having a kid, the children that y'all already have, y'all ain't gonna never have this kid. Cause they gonna have them. Look. Y'all might have when they first born. If you have a, but look where you go with their siblings. And they gonna get your child plus divine feminine children all gonna blend well. Y'all gonna be good. Okay? So if y'all ain't preparing don't want no child, you might want to wrap it up because I got a feeling that it's coming. Okay? Bow. To the end of times, all right? She is okay, divine masculine. So don't worry. And both of y'all may be able to teach these children something. Okay? Y'all parenting skills may balance each other out. You'd be surprised. But you got to get over your own self-judgments. Divine Feminine, you're judging yourself. He's judging himself. Y'all got to stop that shit. Get out your heads, get in your hearts, and put some actions in them feet. That's what you got to do. Get out your thoughts. Get together, create a vision board or some shit. You feel me? About what y'all want to create together. Maybe y'all both need to separately do that. Sit down and create a vision board. Okay? Your masculine can have a love for cars, or you do. What I say, that's what's blocking your blessings. Look, where them potatoes at? Look at farmer, man. Y'all might, some of y'all want to grow your own food. What I say? Oh shit, I don't like that. Look. Your harvest is coming in. You're gonna gain, but okay. Ceremony, mystery, magic. Or if I'm looking at this in a good way, in a positive light, divine feminine, I said it's gifted, right? She may be able to heal people. But I still don't like this energy. I'm going to clarify this because somebody still, I still feel like a badass energy. Somebody's still paying a practitioner. Okay? Because they came out together. The fuck? Ugh. Tell them bitches to sit down. Oh, they irk my soul. I can't stand these type of people. Going against people's free wills and shit. Tell me why rights and coin came out together. This just sucks. It sucks ass. Why did rights and coins come out together? Danger. What I say, it came in reverse. I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize I must face the danger to survive this. Okay, so I feel like this your master with danger. He's gonna, like, whatever they've been doing to him, it ain't working no more. And he knew these people was throwing magic on him, so he was, oh my gosh, they was throwing it on you, death magic. So he was staying put, letting them puppeteer him around, control his life, because they threatened to hurt you with magic. But he's finna like, fuck that shit. You're okay. He ain't got to worry no more. He coming. I used to limit myself to safe zones. Safe zones is with the witches. Long as I'm here with the witches, you're okay, Divine Feminine. But now I realize I must face the danger to survive this. So he realized in order to get to where he's meant to be, he got to face the dangers. Call they fucking bluffs. But Spirit is letting him know. Okay, so Spirit is letting him know your master wants this new beginning with the coin. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? He wants this new beginning. He ain't came towards you because they making threats on you. Whoever these witches is. But now that he know you okay, you safe, ain't shit that you blessed, baby. Okay? Ain't shit they can do. Alright? So that's why Spirit is saying get out of his comfort zone. He finna get out of it. There we go. Okay, now it makes sense. He's finna walk free, call them bitches bluff, and come home to you. See, that's some fuck shit. There's some bald-headed, dirty ass hoes. Stinky scallywag, smelly pussy, dirty booty ass hoes. Playing around in magic, trying to stop somebody from going where they want to go. You dirty hoe. You some cunts. Fuck that shit, man. I can't stand it. Man, may every bitch throwing magic on somebody against their free will because of their own malice, may they all fall short. May all they power fall short. May it be like a fucking short circuit. Zap up out their ass. May they fall on their faces. Boom. Ashe. For the next motherfucker to throw any kind of magic on a divine being, may that magic blow up in their face instantly. May what they wish for another come onto them like fucking wildfire. Dirty ass cunts. You walk past a bitch and her ass stink, you know she playing in magic. May all them hoes' asses stink for life. Can't stand this shit. I'm tired of these trick ass hoes. Get a fucking light. Man, I wish I could control lightning because I strike all them bitches down. Just pop, 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 zoom, zoom, tie their ass up. Throw another goddamn spell. Dumb asshole. If you're gonna do some spell work, do it on your fucking self. Cause you the one need the fucking work. Oh, dumbass, silly, scallywag ass bitches. Whoa. I can't stand that shit, man. That shit, I can't. I don't like. You don't force nobody to do a motherfucking thing. Fuck is you. Fuck. How the fuck you gonna force somebody to do something? You insecure, controlling ass, cause you ain't got control over your own fucking self. Soulless bitch. This energy done made me mad. I'm for real. I am sick and tired of these goddamn cunts. I don't know what to do. Every time I turn around and do a reading and shit be good, here come these goddamn fucking stupid ass motherfuckers playing around in magic. Ain't got a life. And they think the shit funny, but the dumbasses evidently don't have a goddamn clue about spirituality and this shit and how this shit work. We got ancestors. We got whole fucking demons. We got all that'll come out to y'all dumbasses. Goddamn it, angels. Have a fucking Leviathan on your ass. What the fuck is wrong with you dumbos? Be up there trying to sleep and be choking. And you wondering why you choking. Why you drowning in your sleep. Why you ain't having good night sleeps. Because these ancestors getting your ass. Dumbass hoes. Man, ancestors. Come on through, man. Come on through. I'm ready for y'all to go to war for real. Divine masculines. If you're dealing with toxic situations, remove yourself, please. Divine feminines, if you're dealing with toxic situations, remove yourself, please. Because I'm calling these ancestors to come in on y'all behalf. I'm calling the ancestors, y'all spirit guides, to come in. Because some of y'all don't believe in protecting yourselves. That's why you're susceptible to this bullshit. I'm calling your ancestors up front and center to get down in them trenches to get y'all out these ditches. I'm putting a fucking phone call in to the main line. It don't make no sense that these dumbass hoes keep throwing magic on folks. That's like my homeboy. He sleep, right? He woke up. He said, hey, man, let me tell you about this dream. He had a fucking coat pull him in a fucking shirt in one that same fucking image. I had to protect him from it. Because these bitches trying to get to him because they can't get to me. You ain't been able to pull him back in that goddamn pentagram with the goddamn ancestor rune, have you? You ain't been able to do it, have you? You wondering why? Yeah, I protected him. Calling y'all ancestors. For every divine masculine, for every divine feminine who's being attacked by covens and cult figures, by these dumbass hoes playing around with goddamn jar spells. Because they want somebody to stay with them because they too goddamn it codependent to take care of their goddamn self. I'm calling all your motherfucking ancestors to the front lines to protect these divine beings. So that they can get where they meant to fucking be. Because I'm sick and tired of these hoes playing. I am sick and tired. And enough is enough. So for all you hoes throwing magic on divine ones, get ready, because here they come. Get ready, because they coming, and I mean that shit. Who give me authority? You better ask somebody. I know exactly who the fuck I am. And I know my fucking ranking. And I know I can make that call. So keep playing. Keep playing. I think the Most High done told y'all once before who the fuck I was. Y'all better keep playing on me. My soul's so older than some of y'all standing walking around this every day. You ain't seen a soul old as mine. strength. Today, I maintain control of my emotions. I rise above self-doubt. I affirm my own power, and I stand strong in my unshakable faith today. I know that I have the strength to overcome anything I encounter. I find my courage in truth, holding tight to the force of love. I triumph over fear. So all of you divine feminists is being and divine masters stuck in these toxic ass situations out of fear, stand the fuck up. Fuck these hoes. They ain't got power over you. Understand who you are. Understand how bound by fucking, when I tell you you are fucking covered, you need to have faith in that. The less faith you have in your covering, the stronger these bitches are over you. If you don't believe in shit else, you need to believe that you're protected. The inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use my inner magic of intentions to transform myself in the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. And that's what the fuck I just did for you. Y'all gonna have these unions, or my name ain't motherfucking Sunfire. Peace.